Hello, this is Kevin McMurray with TrackingSharks.com. Today we're looking at a video where a diver is surprised by a white shark. This video first came to light back in 2017. At the time, I recall that the video's original description showed it was from South Africa. It was quickly pulled down and put back up and posted again, and since that time I've seen it in various places, but no real luck on finding out who shot it or where it's officially from. When we look at the video, we start off with some kind of greenish water here. South Africa does have some brackish looking water in some places. It could also be from Australia, but who's to say? For this case, we'll just say it is South Africa, which would make sense, or could make sense anyways. So the first thing that we see, we look at the diver in the water. He's dressed up in a black wetsuit, looks pretty thick. He's got some old school lead weights, solid lead weights around. This basically just helps him stay underwater. He's diving an umbilical cord system. So basically what this means is that he has a surface air supply. The air is pumped down from a compressor through the hoses into his regulator. And his right hand, it looks like what he's got is an abalone knife. Basically the divers go down, they'll spend hours down there searching for the abalone and pry them up using the knife, load them up into baskets and take them to the surface. I would agree 100% that this guy looks like he's an abalone diver. Abalone diving is a dangerous occupation. There are a lot of sharks, and just the ocean in general is something tough to deal with. It looks like the diver has a new camera set up, or a new camera, or he has attached the camera to his umbilical cord, maybe with some type of float or some way to keep it pointed at him when he pulls on the hose as he does his work. Not 100% on that, but based on what we're seeing, the camera setup makes a lot of sense to me. Some people think it was fake because he turns around to look at the camera right before the shark approaches. To me, I think he's just checking the camera to make sure that it's actually functioning. In the background here, we can see the white shark is starting to approach as the guy's facing his camera. A few seconds later, the shark gets closer. He's still examining the camera. On his left leg, you can see the umbilical cord, which would kind of almost basically line up with where the center of the camera would be. So as we move forward, he's starting to exhale, and the shark approaches and opens its mouth. Since sharks do not have hands, one of the ways that they tell what objects are is by their mouth. Basically, we call this a lot of times a test bite. When they bite an object, you see it a lot in tiger sharks and other sharks. Not only are they feeling what the object is, but they're also tasting it at the same time to see if it's prey or what it is, if it's just something unusual in their environment. So the shark's got his mouth agape a little bit, and it looks like it tags the diver right on top of the head. And you can see that he's grabbing his head because he's not sure what it is. So it doesn't look like CGI to me. I'm not a CGI expert, but that shark looks real. One particular interesting thing, the shark is a male, so that's usually something in CGI videos that we do not see, is the actual sexing of a shark. So, and with that, the video ends. So basically, I think what we do have here is an abalone diver playing with his new camera, and you got a large white shark that swims across. One thing that's interesting about the shark, you can see when he approaches the diver, pectoral fins are to the side, and then as he goes right over the diver's head, he kind of drops them, so like he's changing his swim stance. Now, what happened afterwards, I'm sure the diver made it safe. We haven't heard of any shark attacks or shark bites or shark injuries during the time frame on abalone divers. So, and two, the footage came back. My guess is that the shark maybe swam off after this encounter, or the diver left the water. It's hard to say for sure exactly what happened. Thank you for watching. If there's videos that you'd like us to cover, please leave a comment. Let us know what you think about the video too in the comments. You can find us online at TrackingSharks.com. Social media, we have Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Username at TrackingSharks. You can support us directly on Patreon at patreon.com/TrackingSharks. Thanks again for watching. Hope you like and subscribe, comment, and stay safe and get wet. Enjoy the oceans out there.